In this video, we're going to talk about the Florida retirement system, C.O.L.A, how it works, and whether or not there's been any changes in 2023. Okay, so we're hearing this question a lot about the new rule changes that happened July 1st of 2023, and that's what about the C.O.L.A? We heard that the C.O.L.A is increasing. Well, that was originally part of the bill, but was struck down. And as of right now, the C.O.L.A has not changed in the Florida retirement system. So, what is C.O.L.A? How does it work? And what is it currently in the Florida retirement system? So, if you don't know what C.O.L.A is, very simply, it stands for cost of living adjustment, okay? Cost of living adjustment. And what that is basically keeping up with inflation, right? So as we've all seen recently, inflation can be pretty high. And so C.O.L.A is there so you don't have the exact same amount of money when you retire as in 20 years. And it will increase by that amount. The issue is when they did the rule changes and law changes in 2011, they got rid of the C.O.L.A for any years of service after 2011. So you have years of service before 2011 had a 3% cost of living adjustment. Years of service after 2011, July 1st, 2011, you got 0% cost of living adjustment. And then it's a formula of how many before and after. So very simple. If half of your years of service are before 2011 and half of your years of service are after 2011, then you get half of 3%. You would get a 1.5% C.O.L.A. If 1/3 of your years are after 2011 and 2/3 of your years are before 2011, then you would get 2/3 of 3%, so you would get 2% C.O.L.A. And that's the way it works. So you have to do a formula there. You could also call the FRS and get a projection. So if you're still working in the FRS, you can call them, you can get a projection from them to find out what your C.O.L.A would be based on different years. So you can say, okay, well, give me a projection if I decided to retire in 2024, projection in 2025, and you can figure out what your C.O.L.A would be there if you don't want to do the math or if you don't know exactly your years of service before and after. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't realize, your years of service stop when you enter drop. Because when you enter drop, you have officially retired. You've started receiving your pension check paid into the drop fund. That's where that money comes from. So one of the benefits of entering drop is you're actually locking in a higher C.O.L.A forever. Now, we did a video on the pros and cons of entering drop. We're going to link it up above. Make sure that you click and go and watch that. We also did one on why you don't want to enter drop. I'm going to link that as well. But for those, if you go into drop, you have locked in your C.O.L.A. If you retire, you have locked in C.O.L.A. Okay, so because you're no longer, your years of service are locked. If you stop working, so if you take a leave of absence and you stop working, then you've locked in your C.O.L.A because you're not having years of service afterwards. So C.O.L.A 3% 2011 before. So if you're watching this and you retired in 2010, then you have a 3% C.O.L.A. Congratulations. If you retired after that, then you have to figure out that formula. But remember, when you go into drop, you lock in your C.O.L.A so that will not change. And for those of you who were asking what's the new C.O.L.A rate, did they bring back the 3%? They did not. They got shot down. But those other rule changes are really good, and we'll go ahead and link that as well if you have questions, if you haven't seen that video. If you have any other questions about it, or if you want anything, as always, you can always schedule a complimentary consultation. Make sure you subscribe because we're going to do more videos on the FRS. We always do. We'll give you more updates to come pretty soon. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.